Drip on. Oh, this smells so good. I think I definitely put in too much miso paste for this one. I'm a bit tight on time, so it's gonna be a quick breakfast for me, and then I need to do my makeup, get dressed, and then head to, well, I gotta take out the garbage today too, and then I gotta head to Shibuya, which takes about 45 minutes. So I need to leave about 9:45 to make it to my appointment. Smells so good. So I basically missed garbage collection day. It doesn't really smell, so I'm just gonna leave it in the corner where I don't really use this corner. But I didn't realize you had to bring it down by 8 a.m. or before 8 a.m. So now I know, and the next day is on Friday, which is 3 days from now. So it's not a big deal, but it was a learning lesson for me. I was so confused because I got into the garbage room and then I was like, why is there no trash here? So this is how it's looking. I think it looks more like a red wine than it does a pink, but they only bleached it once too because my hair was virgin hair, which is totally fine. I think I'm probably gonna try to come again before I head to Korea just to get a second bleach and color. Overall though, the price, I could probably not get this in Canada. It was like $274 American, which is phenomenal as it was color treatment and bleach too, which is a lot all in one day, and it only took them like 4 hours. Actually so tired and hot right now. I don't really have food for dinner and I don't really want to go out to eat, so I think I'm gonna head over to the grocery store and just pick up, I saw they had sashimi there. I might pick up like a pre-made bento, but I saw they had sashimi and I was like, yo, that sashimi looked pretty damn good and it was pretty affordable too. So you know, yeah, I can't take you guys with me in the grocery store, but just not thinking about you. I just showered, and then when I was looking at it in the shower, it doesn't look as red. It still has that like deep purple hue to it. I'm watching VCTs right now. Masters. I'm so sad. I'm actually in Tokyo while the Masters are happening, and I could not get freaking tickets. But because I was doing my hair today, I didn't have lunch until 3 p.m. and that lunch was phenomenal, beautiful. It had seasonal vegetables, and every single bite was delectable. I had a pretty late lunch, so I'm probably gonna eat dinner a little bit later. So now I'm just gonna work for a little bit. I have a few calls later tonight too, and I also need to do my nails because of yesterday. Thank you to everybody who messaged me, by the way. I really appreciate it. I know like when they were asking me about it, it is a little bit silly. I decided to, moving to Japan has been my dream ever since I was very young. I used to joke with my dad all the time, one day I'm gonna marry a sushi chef. Obviously, that's not what is going to happen unless Kenny wants to be a sushi chef one day. But my dream has always been to move and live in Japan. Ideally, when we retire, hopefully we can move to Japan then, if that's a possibility in the future, in the far, far future. However, because I currently have the opportunity to work remotely, and I like mentioned this to people who I was working with, my manager, and they were all really supportive about my decisions. This is like a once in a lifetime thing for me, and it's the first time I'm living alone. To live alone and decide to live alone halfway across the world is probably not the best first choice, I have to admit. But I think I just ultimately need a little bit of time to adjust, get over my homesickness. I literally watch my cat camera just to watch my Popo and Luna together. And anytime my mom walks into my room to check herself in the mirror. So I do definitely get homesick every time I see my parents and my brothers leave the house. But it will come and go, and 2 months honestly is not that long of a time. It's gonna go by really quickly, and I'll be back home in Canada soon. When I went to get dinner, I also had to get this. This is an itch cream, anti-itch cream. I don't know if you just see this, but you see that giant bump over there? Yesterday, when I was going to the pharmacy, I got bit by a mosquito and it didn't itch. I mean, even now it's not that itchy, it's just a giant bump, but every now and then it does itch. But it is one, humongous, and two, such a weird spot. Bought some gel polish at Daiso. It's alright. It's kind of bumpy. I don't love or hate it. It would just have to do for the time being because I don't have all of my stuff here. But I really need to do my nails because they're really brittle, and if I don't, then they'll probably just snap. So this is how my nails ended up looking like. I mean, it's okay. It's not bad. I kind of wish I saw the actual color versus matching on the packaging. Finally hungry. So this is my dinner. Some leftover tomatoes, and then the rice I actually just bought from the store. Like, it was pre-cooked and everything. It was cheap and I didn't feel like doing the work today. Got some ginger here, and then tuna, salmon, I think this is hamachi, not sure, and sweet shrimp. This was like 600 yen, which is really not bad at all. I want to say like $4.50 or $5 USD. How nice that is.
Why does it apply now?
I'm so happy. I got about like 6 hours of sleep last night because, well, yeah, because of yesterday. And then I woke up pretty early just to kind of work a bit before heading out for the salon. So I'm feeling really, really tired right now, but I just need to stay awake and work for another few hours and take a call. But with that, I think that's pretty much it for today. I don't really have any plans for tomorrow. I'm right by Ueno, and I've never really explored Ueno before, so I might do that tomorrow. And then, yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good night.